Hello my dear fishing friends and welcome back to the channel. Your expert angler is here with another highly anticipated fishing forecast. This time we're diving deep into the waters of beautiful Ireland for the week of September 29th to October 5th, 2025. Get ready because this week is shaping up to be quite a mixed bag, offering some fantastic opportunities if you know where to look, and some challenges that we'll navigate together. I'll share actionable tips, tell you where the fish will be hiding, what gear to grab, and why this week's weather and moon phases make it special for us anglers. First up, let's talk about our main targets for this autumn week. Based on my experience and what the data tells us for Ireland at this time of year, we'll focus on three of Ireland's most popular freshwater species, the mighty pike, the ever-present perch, and our wild beauties, the brown trout. We'll also touch on salmon, but keep in mind their season is drawing to a close by the end of September. Let's start with the pike. As the water temperatures continue their autumnal decline, pike become incredibly active, fattening up before winter truly sets in. This week, with mixed conditions and cooling waters, these toothy critters will be on the hunt. Where to find them, you ask? Look for pike on the edges of deeper drop-offs, especially near weed beds that are starting to thin out, or around submerged structures like old trees and reeds. During the middle of the day, when the sun has had a chance to warm the shallow bays slightly, they will also patrol these areas. As for what to use, my friends, go with larger lures, think big spinners, substantial soft plastics, or even dead baits fished on a trace. Remember, autumn pike are looking for a significant meal to bulk up, so don't be shy with your presentation. Next, let's talk about the fantastic perch. These striped warriors are tremendous fun, and late September to early October is prime time for them. They'll be forming larger shoals and feeding aggressively. Where to find them? Perch love structure. Look for them around underwater snags, jetties, bridge pylons, and deep weed lines in lakes and canals. They also congregate in slower stretches of rivers. With the generally settled conditions predicted for the early part of the week, these shoals might be less scattered and easier to pinpoint. For tackle, light spinning gear with small jigs, micro spoons, or tiny crankbaits are perfect for perch. Worms on a float rig or a small ledger setup are also incredibly effective. A wriggling worm or a maggot combination can be irresistible. Finally, our beautiful brown trout. Brown trout are widespread across Ireland's rivers and lochs, and many fisheries are still open, with some extending into early October. For river fishing, target the edges of faster runs, deeper channels, and around submerged structures like fallen trees. In lochs, drifts over drop-offs and around weed beds can be very productive. My little trick for autumn trout: don't be afraid to try some slightly larger streamers. They are often looking for a bigger meal as smaller insects become less prevalent. Alternatively, a team of nymphs retrieved slowly can often bring success. Remember, many brown trout fisheries close by September 30th, so make the most of the early part of the week. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the conditions that will shape our week. The weather. The overall picture for this week, from Monday, September 29th to Sunday, October 5th, is one of mixed and changeable conditions. Ireland will be caught between a zone of high pressure over Scandinavia and low pressure systems in the Atlantic. This means we'll see some fluctuations. Generally, high pressure is likely to dominate the beginning of the week, leading to more settled conditions. However, there's a chance that low pressure may come close to Ireland at times, especially later in the week, bringing the possibility of some rain. Rainfall totals are expected to be below normal across the east and south, but near or above normal across the west and north. Air temperatures will be close to the climatological average, but with a slight tendency to be half to 1 degree Celsius above normal for the broader autumn period. Daily temperatures in Dublin, which we'll use as a general guide for the region, will range from a nighttime low of 7 degrees Celsius to a daytime high of 20 degrees Celsius. Wind direction and strength will also be variable, which can definitely make a difference to fish activity. Water temperature. Our water temperatures in Irish lakes and coastal areas will be settling around 14 to 15 degrees Celsius, with a gentle cooling trend as we move fully into October. As cold-blooded creatures, fish metabolism slows as the water cools. However, this also triggers a vital instinct, the need to feed more intensely to build up reserves for the colder winter months ahead. This means periods of aggressive feeding are highly probable when conditions align. The moon phase. This week brings us interesting lunar conditions. We start the period with a first quarter moon on Monday, September 29th at 6:53 p.m. From there, the moon will progress through its waxing gibbous phase, growing larger and brighter each day, heading towards a full moon which occurs just outside our forecast window on October 6th. Many anglers, including myself, swear by the moon's influence. While scientific evidence varies, the folklore often suggests that fish activity, especially for predators, can increase during a waxing moon. The increasing illumination and gravitational pull are often linked to more active feeding. Overall fish activity. Late September and early October represent a full transition into autumn in Ireland. Pike, perch and trout are generally abundant and active. They are in that crucial pre-winter feeding mode, making them eager to strike. However, the Atlantic salmon season is officially drawing to a close by the end of September in many systems, so keep that in mind if you're targeting salmon. All right, let's get down to our daily bite predictions. Monday, September 29th. The week kicks off with a first quarter moon and generally cloudy conditions. Temperatures will be around 16 degrees Celsius during the day and 7 degrees Celsius at night, with minimal rain and light winds. The high-pressure influence should create stable conditions. Overall, I'm rating today as good to very good. Focus on active presentations for pike and perch in lakes and canals. Brown trout might also be responsive in rivers, especially as it's the last day for some fisheries. Tuesday, September 30th. Another day with temperatures reaching 18 degrees Celsius during the day and 12 degrees Celsius at night, with patchy rain possible but likely 0 millimeters. The moon is waxing gibbous. With stable conditions continuing, expect good fishing, especially for predators. Pike will be active around structure and perch shoals should be feeding well. Remember, this is the last day for salmon and many brown trout fisheries, so if you're targeting them, make the most of it. Wednesday, October 1st. We enter October with partly cloudy skies, daytime highs of 18 degrees Celsius and nighttime lows of 14 degrees Celsius, again with no significant rain. The moon continues its waxing gibbous phase. Fishing should remain good BD. The slightly warmer nighttime temperatures might keep fish a bit more active throughout the day. Continue to target active predators. Thursday, October 2nd. Temperatures will dip slightly to 15 degrees Celsius during the day and 13 degrees Celsius at night, with light drizzle bringing 2 millimeters of rain. This might mark the beginning of that low-pressure influence. The drop in pressure and light rain can sometimes trigger a feeding spell, but a quick change could make fish a bit more cautious. I'll give today a KT, medium to good T rating. Focus on deeper presentations for pike and perch. Brown trout might be more active in rivers with the slight increase in flow. Friday, October 3rd. Similar to Thursday, with temperatures around 15 degrees Celsius during the day and 9 degrees Celsius at night, and patchy rain bringing 1.3 millimeters. The waxing gibbous moon is still strong. The weather is a bit more unsettled with the possibility of low pressure moving closer. I'm expecting a medium Lotikid day. Fish might be a bit more finicky due to pressure changes. Try varying your retrieve and bait choices. Saturday, October 4th. The weekend starts with partly cloudy conditions, 17 degrees Celsius during the day and 9 degrees Celsius at night, with patchy rain bringing only half a millimeter. The moon is strongly waxing towards full. With a slight rebound in temperature and minimal rain, I'm leaning towards a good iodine day for predators, especially during midday as water warms. Look for pike around structure and perch in deeper pockets. Enjoy your weekend fishing. Sunday, October 5th. The week closes with cooler temperatures, around 12 degrees Celsius during the day and 8 degrees Celsius at night, with minimal patchy rain of 0.3 millimeters. The moon is almost full. This cooler day might make the fish somewhat capricious. A sharp drop in temperature could slow things down. Focus on slower, more methodical presentations and be prepared to move around to find active fish. Early morning or late afternoon might be prime times before the full cold sets in. So there you have it, my friends, a detailed breakdown for fishing in Ireland from September 29th to October 5th, 2025. I wish you all tight lines and heavy nets. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful, and leave a comment below. What are your plans for this week's fishing? Have you had any luck with autumn pike or perch lately? Share your tips and tricks in the comments. We're all a community here. Until next time, happy fishing, and I'll catch you on the water.